So now your education continues with the Black Hair Care basics for our hair. Number 1, dry hair needs moisture, not grease. Remember the Jerry curl when brothers and sisters were growing hair like crazy, like never before? Had nothing to do with the Jerry curl. It was the daily spraying of the hair with moisture. Our hair is fragile. Handle it with care. Be very careful when you comb your hair when it is wet, because when it is wet, it is stretched to its longest length. And when we comb it, we stretch it, and weak and damaged hair will break and fall off. Take control of your hair and its care by not letting someone dictate your hair's care. Care for your hair is essential between salon visits. One lady told me she goes to the salon every 2 weeks, and in between times, she does nothing. Another lady in braids told me she doesn't wash her hair for 6 weeks. This is why we have short hair, because we have been lulled into believing that these processes and these styles are carefree. Very dumb move, but now you know different. Read your product labels. Shampoo for oily hair is a no-no. Instant conditioners regularly is a no-no. Double processing, like using ammonia or peroxide-based products on chemically processed hair, is a no-no. Long periods of time without washing your hair is a no-no. Something as simple as a nightcap or a bonnet when you go to bed will keep your dry hair from frizzing. Many ladies have chosen natural hair over chemicals. Great choice. I too have been natural since 2004. The good thing about natural hair is that it's dry, but it is less dry than chemically processed hair. For those of you with chemicals, your hair is even drier. So lifting the color of your hair from black to auburn, light brown, and blonde will destroy chemically processed hair. It will actually disintegrate it. Hairdressers who change your chemicals, that's a serious problem. We lose our hair with chemicals because they are often misapplied and left unmaintained. So from this day forward, I want you to think of relaxers very differently. I want you to think of a relaxer as being the equivalent of liquid drain cleaner. It is the same thing you pour down the drain to eat the hair out of the drain that you are putting on your head. So do not be misled by the no-lie lie. No-lie relaxers are still lie. This is another lie that the industry tells us. So when you take a look at how a relaxer is actually applied, it is smoothed against the head with the fingers and with the comb. You wouldn't take a relaxer and rub it up and down your arm and your legs for 20 or 30 minutes because you'd be on fire. But you're doing it to your head, and then you wonder why you have no hair. Okay, so now you say, well, I'll just use the kitty perm. Not so fast, because the next time when you go to the beauty supply, I want you to pick up a kitty perm and an adult relaxer made by the same manufacturer. What you will notice is that the ingredients in the kitty relaxer are the exact same ingredients in the adult relaxer. The only difference in a kitty relaxer and an adult relaxer is who they are marketed to. Kitty relaxers are marketed to the moms of children with Afro-textured hair. Is this the future of black hair? When a relaxer is smoothed against your head, it goes into the pores and it changes how the hair cells function. It changes the DNA of the hair cell. DNA cell change is permanent and results in balding and thinning hair that is irreversible. The only way to prevent chemical hair loss is to never let relaxers touch your scalp. So these are my 5 keys to transition from relaxers without cutting your hair off. Number 1, do not use pressing combs on the new growth. Number 2, you want to strengthen the weakest point of the hair. That is where the new growth and the processed hair meet, and you will do this with a protein treatment or a very good deep conditioner. Number 3, you want to soften and stretch out the new growth to prevent it from matting. You want to put a good moisturizer on your fingertips and squeeze it up through the new growth, like you're picking up pennies off of a table, and then gently comb the new growth. Number 4, you want to keep moisture going into the hair constantly. Daily, you will need to moisturize your hair with a good moisturizer. And then finally, avoid overstressing the hair So no pulling or tugging to untangle, and avoid using too much heat. So use common sense, whether you wear your hair natural or chemically processed. So at this point in the program, common sense is starting to make a whole lot of sense, isn't it?